You're listening to Catholic Chicago. Ahead, the Archdiocese of Chicago brings you programs about the people, events, and issues that touch our lives. Thanks for letting us be part of your morning. Now again, Catholic Chicago.
Good morning and welcome to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Breedeman and I'm in the studio today with Phil Zapata, Catholic Charities Vice President of Communications. Good morning, Phil.
Hey, good morning, Katie. Great to be back with you again.
Absolutely. So delighted that you're here today. We extend a warm hello to all who are listening on WNDZ 750 AM here in Chicago and all who are watching our live stream on YouTube and Facebook at Catholic Chicago. Mothers hold a place in our hearts that no one else can fill. When mothers give love, guidance, patience, and steadfast support to their children, they are also enriching society with these attributes, making the world a better place to live.
Now, Katie, to start today's show, we found a few quotes, 4 quotes actually, that describe the unique and vital role that mothers have in the world. So if you'll allow me, I'll share these. So from poet Robert Browning, motherhood, all love begins and ends there. Very
so
succinct, very nice. Author Toni Morrison said, grown doesn't mean anything to a mother. A child is always a child.
Beautiful.
Yeah, how succinct and beautiful. The famous pediatrician, Dr. Benjamin Spock, said, what good mothers instinctively feel like doing for their babies is usually best after all.
Wise advice.
Yeah, wise advice. And lastly, even our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, is quoted as saying, all that I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother.
Beautiful.
So even Lincoln had something to offer there. And as we approach Mother's Day this coming weekend, we dedicate this show to all mothers, living and deceased. And we'd like to discuss the many ways in which Catholic Charities supports mothers in all seasons of motherhood.
And here with us today to discuss the wide array of programs and services that Catholic Charities offers in support of mothers is Angel Gutierrez, Catholic Charities Vice President of Institutional Advancement. Welcome, Angel.
Welcome, Angel.
Well, thanks for having me, both Katie and Phil. Good to be
Delighted
with you
that you're
today.
here.
Great. And so, Angel, I get the privilege of starting out here. Catholic Charities has programs that offer help to mothers in all stages of their lives, right? So let's start. We'd love to hear your thoughts and a little background on maternity and pregnancy support services. Can you share with us a little bit about the detail of what's offered in that service area?
I can. Catholic Charities offers hope, respect, and a full range of professional services to those that are experiencing an unexpected or difficult pregnancy. Expectant mothers, fathers, and families receive caring support through their journey of pregnancy and its first year after delivery. And both of these services are provided in both English and in Spanish, with counselors available to assist each client. 24-hour hotline to support expectant parents, confidential counseling provided by qualified, experienced counselors, and information and community referrals and adoption planning if desired.
And let's talk a little bit more, Angel, about our adoption and post-adoption services. What are included in those programs?
You know, our adoption and post-adoption services include both referrals to domestic agencies that assist and international adoption programs, post-adoption support, registry, and search and reunion services. Catholic Charities has direct adoption placement programs in Mexico and Poland. And we also complete home studies for families throughout the Chicago metropolitan area who are working with another primary provider or placement agency to adopt from other countries. St. Vincent Orphanage operated out of our 721 North LaSalle offices for 91 years. And we welcome the opportunity to keep the legacy of St. Vincent alive, assisting adult adoptees in whatever ways we can when they seek additional information about their heritage.
So, Angel, we know that Catholic Charities also has a very specialized program for expectant and new mothers who are struggling with substance abuse, a very tough and real issue that we face. And Transforming Lives, the Catholic Charities program, was discussed on a previous Voice of Charity show, and we had those folks on. But can you remind us what our audience, what this program offers?
So, our Catholic Charities Transforming Lives program really provides free pregnancy postpartum services to women struggling with substance abuse use. Participants receive both recovery assistance, prenatal and childbirth education, healthy pregnancy advice support groups, basic parenting supplies, and birth and postpartum doula support services.
So new mothers can find a host of supportive programs for new parents at the Catholic Charities Ford Center on Michigan Avenue. Can share with us a little bit of background about what those services are?
So we offer a number of programs that strengthen and support both the individuals, families, and the communities at large. Among them are our Roseland Adolescent Parenting Program. And in those particular programs, participants receive parent coaching. We provide home visitor and group services, focusing on child development and parenting skills to help teen parents create safe, stimulating home environments for their families. Also, doula services provide weekly home visits to help parents build stronger bonds with their babies through prenatal, ongoing support at the hospital during labor and delivery, and postpartum home visits as well. And then in our outbuild, kind of those same similar programs, home visit, parent-child observation, screening, advocacy and outreach, and doula services for our teen pregnancies as well. Our parenting adolescent support services provide assessment and parent coaching services to pregnant and parenting adolescents who are youth in care of the Illinois Department of Family Services. So they're a member of DCFS. Our Better Outcome program provides case management services and home visits to pregnant women deemed high risk. So in order to ensure a healthy pregnancy and to reduce infant mortality. And then our Art of Living program really provides comprehensive program that provides services in cooperation with the City Chicago Department of Family Services to residents who are pregnant and parenting. The Institute primarily focuses on young parents and their children 0 to 3 and offers case management, home visiting, and referral services to these families. Psychoeducational groups on child development, infant and maternal health, and parenting skills are also available. The Arts of Living Institute is located within specific high schools listed below to serve pregnant and parenting students with those schools. But they also serve pregnant and parenting residents throughout the city of Chicago. And then our family case management program really provides services around preventing substitute care placement, ensuring the safety, pregnancy, and well-being of children, facilitating a safe and stable home environment to those who come to serve.
You know, Angel, one of the most inspiring things I think about those new parenting programs is that they've been in place for many years, decades even, some of these programs, and they go out of their way to structure the program to make sure that the children are safe and well cared for, but also that these young adults continue their education and their employment opportunities. It's really such a team effort that is so inspiring to watch how these programs have evolved through the year and make sure that they take care of everybody in the family so they're all moving forward in a positive way. I think it's so inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing so much detail there. Also, after these young families are launched, many of them still struggle in many ways to make ends meet. And I know one of those fundamental ways is food. Many of them are suffering and struggling with food insecurity. Can you talk a little bit about what our food pantries do to alleviate their concerns?
Yeah, every year, more than 250,000 people rely on Catholic Charities network of food pantries through Cook and Lake County. Families and individuals who have nowhere to turn and would otherwise be hungry come to Charities Food Pantries as they deal with food insecurity. Our food pantries contain a mix of donations and food purchases at a discount rate from food depositories. In addition to real food is available for those who have no access to a cooking facility. So special packs. But the other really great thing about our food pantry is they not only provide food, there's case management, there are also clothing in many of these cases. And on occasion, we are able to help people with some financial assistance to really help them with rent and or pay some of those utilities.
So we know, Angel, that the SNAP program, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, is so valuable and so needed by so many families. Can you share some detail with us about how specifically that helps young mothers and their reliance on a program like that?
So, SNAP really is a federal program that provides nutrition benefits to low-income individuals and families that are used at store to purchase food. So again, a family comes to our food pantry, picks up a food package that may last them, anywhere between 3 to 8, 10 days, depending on how many people live in the household. But the additional dollars that they get with their SNAP benefit really allows them to stretch their dollars and food purchases throughout the rest of the month. This program is usually administered by USDA Food and Nutrition Services and is part of a large network throughout the United States. The program provides not only nutrition benefits to supplement the food budgets of needy families so they can purchase healthy foods and move towards self-sufficiency. Catholic Charities provides not only information, but we also help clients enroll in the program. So we have this great relationship with our local partners at our local human service offices where our clients are able to go and pick up their benefits.
And one more federal food program that we assist with is our WIC program, our Women, Infant, and Children's Centers that not only provide food to mothers and their children, but also give them really valuable nutrition education. Can you talk a little bit about how those assist mothers and their young families?
Sure. That's the Special Supplemental Food Program for Women, Infants, and Children. It's also a federal program that really provides supplemental foods, healthcare referrals, and nutrition education for low-income pregnant, breastfeeding, and non-breastfeeding postpartum women, and to infants and children up to the age of 5 who are found to be at nutritional risk. The WIC program strives to help low-income women, infants, and children up to 5 who are at nutritional risk with special diets, right? So making sure that they are picking the right foods so that they can eat, making sure that they know how to prepare the food in many cases, whether it's something as basic as preparing a bottle for formula, making nutritious food using some of the ingredients that they buy and that they receive within their allotment when they walk into a regular food and nutrition center.
Those really are inspiring places to go and visit, and they do wonderful work. Thank you so much for sharing that, Angel. If you'll please bear with us, we're going to take a quick break here on The Voice of Charity. And when we return, we're celebrating all the seasons of motherhood here today on The Voice of Charity. Please stay tuned.
Did you know that Catholic Charities accepts car donations? If you're ready to free up space in your garage and put a stop to all those expenses that go along with owning a car, we will gratefully accept your donation, whether the car is running or not. You choose a pickup time that is convenient for you, and we will make the donation as easy as possible free of charge. You'll receive a charitable donation receipt as well. We accept all types of vehicles nationwide, and you will know that your donation is made to Catholic Charities, an agency you can trust. To learn more about donating your car, call 877-786-4483. That's 877-786-4483. Thank you.
I am a seminarian.
The church needs compassionate and well-trained priests to help guide each of us through life.
What inspires me, what draws me always to the priesthood is continue to see priests be a beacon of hope for other people.
You can play a part in the education of these young men as they prepare for a life of service to others.
I want to be that beacon of hope too, and it sets my heart on fire.
To support our seminarians, make your gift at archchicago.org/seminarian fund or call 312-534-7959. We are hiring. Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago is looking for mission-driven individuals who want to help make a positive difference in the lives of people in need throughout Cook and Lake counties. Be part of a diverse, talented team of professionals in the largest human services organization in the Midwest. We are dedicated to helping people chart a more stable, happier future for themselves, and we accompany anyone in need, regardless of faith, gender, race, or ethnicity. Competitive salaries and generous benefits add to the satisfaction you'll have every day knowing that you're helping us amplify our impact in Chicago. To see our list of employment opportunities, visit CatholicCharities.net.
Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Phil Zepeda. I'm the Vice President of Communications at Catholic Charities, and I'm joined with Katie Breedeman, also from the communications team at Catholic Charities. We are joined by our special guest, the Vice President of Institutional Advancement at Catholic Charities, Angel Gutierrez. Angel, welcome back. We appreciate your time with us this morning and giving us some insights on programs that support mothers. Catholic Charities has 3 wonderful child development centers where low-income moms know their children are lovingly cared for, right, and supported during the work days. Share with us a little bit about those programs and the enrichment that happens at those centers.
So both of the child development centers that we have, one is in St. Blaise out in Summit and St. Mary of Cell out in Berwick. And, those are places where children get some of that early learning, learning their alphabet, learning how to begin to read, learning some of those basic skills that they're going to need to lay, hopefully, that foundation. They learn how to play correctly. They learn all sorts of other different interactions with children. The other nice thing about these particular facilities is that, let's just say that if a child has a potential learning disability, these are things that our staff is highly trained and able and qualified to really look at and provide additional services to a particular family. So, they're just not a place where we're seeing children, but really we try to engage the whole family in the work that we're doing at that particular center.
And Angel, several weeks ago, Dr. Kari Rosita Sheftel, Catholic Charities Director of Latino Affairs, was on here on The Voice of Charity talking about a wonderful new book that she is one of 4 authors of. And this book is designed to help immigrant women get acclimated to life in Chicago as on a communal basis and an easy basis. It's a part of a group effort to help these women who are often isolated and feeling very alone in a foreign land. Can you talk about some other Catholic Charities programs that help immigrant women here in Cook and Lake counties?
I think, our communities groups that, that Dr. Rosita shared with us that remind immigrant women that they're not alone on their journey, that they're accompanied. Our family strengthening centers, as I mentioned, St. Mary of Cells not only has a child center, but it also has a family strengthening center where folks in the community come for additional services for enrichment activities, and also El Centro Comunitario in Waukegan, which is out in Lake County, which again partners with a great deal of different community providers to really bring the types of services that immigrant community needs. Some things as immigration services, computer classes, job fairs, so on and so forth.
Well, and in addition to those two centers, we also have our wonderful refugee resettlement program that helps immigrant women who are often fleeing, very harrowing circumstances. Can you describe some of the ways that our refugee resettlement program helps women and their families as they're adjusting to life in Chicago?
Yeah, some of the services that we provide include, securing housing and providing food, clothing, and shelter, right? Some of those basics that folks need to live, right? Applying for public benefits, social security cards, and state IDs, providing advice on how to start the process for becoming a U.S. citizen, scheduling required health screening and addressing emergency health problems, helping them get acclimated to both public transportation and the cultural orientation of living in a new country, in a new city. Developing family budgets, enrolling children in school and family members in English speaking classes, and a wide range of other career type of activities relative to looking for jobs.
And how about, Angel, how about the mothers who are either suddenly or over a period of time feeling unsafe in their own homes? What do we do? What are some of the opportunities that women and their children can find if they feel that they are victims of domestic violence?
Well, Catholic Charities offers a wide variety of programs to assist victims, survivors of domestic violence. Once a woman has made the decision to leave what she considers to be an unsafe environment, we link people to emergency shelters if needed. And once we have a chance to speak with these mothers, we offer them the opportunity to live in one of our 2 secure transitional housing residences with their children as they recover and rebuild their lives. At these residences, victims, survivors can find counseling, case management, group support, and access to other Catholic charity services and programs. Services are offered both in English and in Spanish. We also offer domestic violence programs for mothers through our legal immigration services as well.
So, Angel, there's one thing for certain: we're all getting older, right? And as our moms age, as our mothers age, and children are grown and leave the household, often our moms need additional support, especially if they live alone, right? Talk to us about some of the programs that are available for mothers who are older adults and find themselves in that situation.
Yeah, Phil, you are correct. We are all getting older as the gray on my chin speaks loud to me every day. But some of those services really, we have drop-in centers. We have 12 of them to help keep seniors active and social. We have adult daycares, 3 of them, that offer socialization for frail seniors and a break for their caregivers, which I think is so important. Affordable housing for independent moms, affordable housing for moms with disabilities, supportive services like hospital transition and adult protective services, Meals on Wheels, congregate meals. And for moms who are veterans, we have housing at St. Leo's supportive services for veteran families. And then our famous Teenager News, which is our free publication to inform and entertain seniors, moms, and remind them that Catholic Charities cares for them.
So, Angel, one of the great things of just talking with you, as much as you're in institutional advancement or fundraising or development, your length of tenure with Catholic Charities provides you with such great backgrounds who really know and understand these programs. And we know that Catholic Charities is always striving to listen to the needs of our clients and fulfill those needs as best as we can. You know that centrally in helping with our fundraising efforts. Clients pay for services, but only to the greatest extent that they're able to do so, right? This broad list of programs that you took us through that help so many mothers in need, the seasons of motherhood that we presented here today, is why we have our Mother's Day appeal, right? That we have every year. How can our audience contribute to the Mother's Day appeal for this particular year?
Folks can always go to www.catholiccharities.net, or you can make a phone call at call 312-948-6087. Again, 312-948-6087.
And
You
I
can
know
make a
that
great donation
oh,
to
excuse
serve
me.
some of these programs.
Perfect, wonderful. And so, with Mother's Day this weekend, that campaign will go on for a number of weeks, won't it, Angel? It's not just limited to donating in your parishes this Sunday.
Correct.
And so it's so special because I know that every year you think very long and hard about what the theme is going to be for the campaign. And so when we heard that it was going to be the Seasons of Motherhood, we just celebrated that because it features so many different programs and services throughout Catholic Charities that really do celebrate every season of a woman's life, as she's a mother. And we're there for them. I hope that our audience is gaining an appreciation for that. At every season of motherhood, we're here for you. If you have any challenges or concerns and just need advice or need significant help, we're really here for you. Angel, you've done a tremendous job of bringing us through that wide range of services. After your many years with Catholic Charities, are there any that are especially meaningful to you or that you have seen, greatest number of clients just find tremendous success with in all your years at Catholic Charities?
I think of the early days of the pandemic, and I received a call from a Miss Johnson, and I was here late, right before we all went home with all the uncertainty that began at the beginning of the pandemic. And Johnson wanted to make a $10 donation. And as I was talking to Ms. Johnson, she was telling me how Catholic Charities helped her many, many years ago when she had her children in our early childhood facilities. And through the years, when she found herself down on luck or short of cash, that she could always go to the local emergency food pantry and get assistance. And here she wanted to try to make a little contribution to ease the pain of other people, which I thought was just beautiful and life coming full circle.
That is really incredibly inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing that story, Angel. You really made these programs come alive with your descriptions today, and how Catholic Charities is there for mothers and their children. Our live stream, of course, showed so many of the photos as well. And so we just, again, thank you so much for being on the show today, and not only promoting our programs and services, but also this very important Mother's Day appeal.
Yeah, we'd like to remind everybody that the Catholic Charities Mother's Day appeal is a fabulous way for you to honor your mother, living or deceased, or any special woman in your life. All proceeds from this appeal fund programs that we mentioned today in the show. So please visit CatholicCharities.net to make your donation to this vital appeal today.
Thank you so much, Angel, for being on the show today. Please come back and keep us posted on all the great things that you're doing.
Thanks, Angel.
Well, thanks for having me again.
And we invite everyone back again next week for another edition of The Voice of Charity. For now, this is Katie Breedeman with Phil Zepeda, and we thank you for tuning in and believing in the mission of Catholic Charities.
Join us every Monday through Friday at this time for Catholic Chicago. You can stream our programs live or listen to past programs by visiting our website, archchicago.org, and clicking on Radio TV. And please connect with Catholic Chicago on social media.